Hi everybody and welcome back. Let's talk about the truth about respect. Ooh. How many of you oftentimes feel like you are the kindest being and you do everything right, but yet you still experience a level of disrespect that is more than you would actually appreciate? And how many of you feel like you can be a complete asshole and yet you are respected everywhere you go? Why is that? It's all about self-love and self-hate. How honest are you in that kindness? How honest are you with yourself and your self-respect? Are you belittling yourself or hindering yourself from honoring your wholeness for the sake of someone else, just to say that it is kind? For the perception of someone else's opinion to be pleased? And so no matter how kind you are, generous to others, you experience a high level of disrespect to others? Or if you're an asshole, you are an honest asshole, or that is a perception that they claim to call you as an asshole, or you claim to call yourself that. But yet everywhere you go, you are respected because the level of self-love is so pure, so imperfect love and perfect trust that it is felt, it is vibrant, and that only those that penetrate in the same only those that are in the same frequency can penetrate in that vibration, right? A lot of the times situations occur because it is a reflection of that which is true within us. If we are constantly belittling ourselves or constantly agreeing to things that do not keep us accountable for the true level of self-love that is really embedded in us, for us to take care of, for us to nourish, for us to experience, then we're going to experience a level of disrespect around us. Doesn't matter how kind or how mean. If you are feeling like you have to belittle your self-worth, if you are feeling like you have to deny God before a man, you are going to experience a higher level of disrespect in different situations, with different people, with different ethnicities. I speak from experience. Haven't you ever been at a place that you felt insecure, where your confidence was being challenged and you felt like you had to submit to the energy in the room rather than staying bright in your lights and vibrating that energy at a higher frequency that is honest and true with you, to bring the energy to your level or higher, influencing the room to your level of self-love? Whether you do it in a kind way or in a wicked way, when you are honest in your true self and your true being, you begin to attract that which is in resonance with you, that respond to the energy you put out. If you're doing it with a full heart of love, whether it's tough love or sweet love, love is love. Love is the teacher. That is the truth about respect and disrespect. Oftentimes we want to victimize ourselves and call ourselves names and give ourselves guilt trips. I mean, I know I'm a person that has been breaking through certain types of consciousness and addictions and feeling self-pity and all of this and all of that. And so my environment around me was a reflection of that. And it didn't matter how much I donated to people. It didn't matter how much free, advice or readings or favors I did for people. None of that shit mattered. Because in my heart, I was like, damn, I know I'm worth so much more. But I don't think they're going to pay for this in my services. Or damn, I know that what I'm giving is true. It is genuine. It is authentic in love. It is my energetic signature. And that even if putting a dollar amount, it doesn't even fully give it its full grace. But if I had to give it a measurement, that is at the measurement scale I would put it on. But yet I'm shrinking her smaller. Shrinking my light, shrinking my size, my voice, or whatever it may be. So then I start getting a whole bunch of people that just like constantly only want freebies or constantly only reach out to me when they want a favor done or whatever the case may be, or constantly feeling like they could just catcall me down the block and this, that, and the third, and because I had a level of insecurity due to my trauma, and so they felt entitled in their energy to shine their confidence and be in their light. And I felt some type of way about it. So I'm feeling in some type of way. It makes me feel like I've been disrespected. But the truth of the matter was I was already doing that to myself. Call a spade a spade. We don't always like the truth. But it doesn't stop being the truth. Stop victimizing yourself. Start to respect yourself. If you don't like how the government is treating you, then learn the laws. Respect yourself enough to start learning about the laws, so that you can do like a citizen's arrest, or so that you can direct the energy in the proper frequency in which it needs to be in, because you respect yourself enough and love yourself enough. I know I'm learning. I can't say I know it all. Absolutely not. But I respect myself enough and love myself enough to be patient enough with myself to learn. And so the energies around me are patient. Even people that never thought that they had patience, even myself that I didn't even know I had patience, wanted to learn patience so much. Because I felt worthy. I felt like I deserve this. Like I felt like this is in divine light, and I shouldn't have to suffer. And pitying myself doesn't change the level of sufferment. But doing a course of action, changing my courses of action to honor my level of self-respect and self-love starts to shift the energy around externally. If you don't like how your husband or your wife is treating you, are you respecting yourself enough to be honest and say, well, you know what? I've been enabling this and I haven't spoken my truth, and that is why it keeps happening. Or even if I spoke my truth, I keep allowing it to happen, and so they continue to do it. I've been there, I know it, and sometimes it hurts so much because we allow ourselves the suffering. But really allow yourself to look into the situation, look in the truth, and your suffering. Respect is a perception, just as suffering is a perception. Suffering and disrespect go hand in hand. If we don't like the pedophiles, then we must do our part to start protecting that type of energy and not give it its entertainment, not feeding that vibration. Expose them for what they are, because we are honoring ourselves, we are honoring our truth. And that is a level of respect that we will begin to receive externally. I love you. I respect you. And I thank you for watching this for as long as you have.